Hello, good morning and welcome. This is forexforsteadyprofit.com. We use the Commitment of Traders report and the RSI to time our entry into the markets. And I'll show you the Commitment of Traders report and show how we use it on the charts. Okay, I'll just take you there now. Okay, this is the Commitment of Traders report in a graph form. So as we can see the history and the positions of the commercials here in red and the speculators in green. And what we're looking for is the commercials to take an opposite position to the speculators in an extreme position. As you can see from the past, whenever this has happened, you've had a sell-off. And what I use then is the RSI to time my positions in. We've had this really large divergence here, and I can go back years, and it's sort of like an extreme position. So I'm expecting to see a very big sell-off, but we use the RSI just to time the position in. Okay, so this is the Australian dollar US dollar chart for the same period, and we were looking for the Australian dollar to short against the US dollar, and from the from the RSI chart we put a trend line up, and when we got a break, we actually went short, and we got this nice move down here. The RSI came down, it sort of went up again, and we got another high there which got broken, and we got this very big move down, and then we had another move back up, and we got a sell signal here which gave us another move back down. On the members center, I do a divergence chart. I've got a divergence calculator which I use on the crosses, and the crosses give us a slightly better result, I believe. But anyway, that's the way I use the CFTC and the RSI combined to give me my entry positions, and we'll be looking at that over the coming weeks. Hello, good afternoon and welcome. It's the 6th of November, and it's just after 2 o'clock. Had the internet off this afternoon, this morning, so I've only just got it back on. And here we go. We'll start with the Australian dollar US dollar. We have a commercial short ratio reduced to 3.85 to 1. I still see a weakness in this pair, and we're down on support at the moment, and I'm looking for it to break through this support this week. So that's what I'm looking for on that. Go next to the Euro US dollar. Sorry, I'll put it on daily chart, and there you go. Well, we've had a nice red candle today. It's come back down onto a recent low, and we're finding a little bit of support. Excuse me. I'm hoping to see that support broken this week, and we should head on down through, and we've got a commercial short ratio of 1.48 to 1. We're below the 50 on the RSI, and we're pointing down, so I'm looking for that to short. New Zealand dollar US dollar. We've had a little bit of a pullback over the last six working days, and followed Friday and Monday. We've started to see a small red candle. I really do see this pair coming down at least to recent lows. We have had a change in position for the commercials. They have actually turned long this week. So I think we'll have to see what happens next week on the commitment of traders. But I think after this pullback that they will have added to their short positions, and we'll be seeing them return to a short position. But we'll see what happens next week. But I'm expecting at least recent lows for this pair this week. The pound US dollar. I see more weakness for the pound against the dollar. We obviously had that big fall the other day, and we've had a little bit of a pullback today, but I am expecting it to continue short. we've got a commercial short ratio for the pound of 1.07 to 1, which looks fairly small, but in percentage terms, it is quite a change because commercials have been long this pair for quite some time. If we look at the RSI, we're below the 50, but we're pointing back up because of these couple of long candles that we've got here. And I'm expecting weakness to unfold towards Friday. USD CAD, we're about where we started this morning. We've had a little bit of weakness and then a little bit of strength in the US dollar. I'm expecting this to bottom out around about here, and for more strength in the dollar to come through. We've had a little bit of an increase in the price of the oil again, which will obviously help the Canadian dollar. But I'm expecting towards this week and maybe next week to see more strength and for this to continue up. USD Japanese yen. We've had a bit of weakness in the yen and a bit of strength in the dollar today. We've hit my trend line on a weekly turning point, and we've come back down. We're about at entry. We have got an increased commercials long ratio for the Japanese yen. So this chart is USD Japanese yen. I'm expecting really with the strength of the yen for this to actually come back down. We cut the trend line a few days ago. I got a trade in, but I got knocked out. As you can see, the RSI, we've made a recent high, but we haven't made a high on the RSI. So this does show maybe just a little bit of sentiment towards a lower price for this pair. So we'll see what happens, but I expect that to fall during the week. Silver. We've had a little bit of a roller coaster. I thought with the nice red candle that we had on Friday, we might see a break of this support level. We're coming back up, a little bit of a green candle today. We're still below the 50 on the RSI, and it does look like it ought to short to me from the Commitment of Traders report. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. Like all the likes and subscriptions, and hopefully see you again in the morning. Cheers now. Bye.